kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. First down here for this offense. Press coverage now from the secondary. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Gets into space at the 50. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Finding space at the 20. Tackle made after a big gain.
Outstanding play call here to come up with that big gain and get a first down. Get the ball out wide. Yeah, sometimes you just want to get the ball to your playmakers and trust that they can create some extra yards.
Commodores looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll run it here. Aiming for the end zone. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Commodores come up to the line in the hurry-up. Here's the option play. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kirk.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Fresh set of downs to the offense. First down. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The talk strategy here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Gonna run it. It's Jones. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The linebacker shifting around now. They're going to run it. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First and 10 play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On first and 10, looking to throw. Using his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Handoff to the fullback. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
Three guys up front lined up. It's first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He'll hand it off. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rice.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And he knocks it right through. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle made after a solid game to spot the ball for 31.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's found some room at the 45. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Commodores lining up here on 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long, and here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Stop right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. And the defense closes in quickly to stop him short of the goal line.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. I thought he was going to be able to find a way to get to the end zone. He is such a threat when he takes off. He pulls that ball down and tries to get to the end zone on these scrambles. But the defense just keeps him out of the goal line.
Instead of trying to take the lead with a field goal, they'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. And that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Owls offense back out there. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Well, they feed the fullback here, and the big fella with a solid gain there.
Yeah, there aren't a whole lot of college offenses that still display a fullback. It sure is nice to see a guy that not only can block most of the game, but occasionally get his hands on the football and get some positive yards.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And the defense bows up and stuffs him right at the line. On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Running through the tackle. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
Looking to throw it on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Jones. He shreds the tackle. And bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. Here's that defense shifting again. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. So we reach the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. And this national championship game is now dead even. Kirk, we're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner decides to fair catch this. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Can he get there on the ground? And he picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 32.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a 1st down.
And the Commodores line up on 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab made by the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a 1st down.
The Commodores looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. With the continuity this offensive line was on display, that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. Let's see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Takes the handoff. It's Jones. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Incomplete. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Across the 40 now. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Commodores will kick this away to begin the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Rice offense on the field now. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. Second down after that previous play. They'll try the option play here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here, put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Tight end goes in motion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Third down coming up after that running play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Going the other way, can they catch him? Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Commodores. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Rice offense is out there again. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield.
29 Philly, 2-9 Philly.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
Let's go.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Launching it. It's caught downfield. And he's brought down, but it's a 1st down spotted near the 41.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that 1st down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
Ready, set,
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looking for some space. It's Jones. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
pound 55 weak.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Terrier. Dino. Go.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
On the ready.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10.
Come on, set.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's intercepted. They read the screen perfectly. Going the other way. Can they stop him? At the 20. The 10. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Wow, what a play. A defensive score.
Oh, my gosh, he completely baits the quarterback here. Quarterback thinks he can dump it off to the running back. The defense anticipates it, steps in front of it, and goes to the house for a touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw. Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. Try and muscle for the first down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Pass is broken up. Turnover on down. What a stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Touchdown, Commodores. And this one is getting ugly. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Comes the Owls offense back out there. Remember last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Catch hauled in here over the middle. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they've realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Finds an open target on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a 1st down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Got it.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Back to throw again. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got it, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead to sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense in bounds, so that clock will keep ticking.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back.
Ready up.
7th play of the drive coming up.
Jackrabbit.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Catch made by the tight end. Gain moves moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. First down, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. And the offense recovers the fumble.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other team...
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The defense backed up against their own end zone. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The running game stuffed twice. It sets up a 3rd down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rice.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the 4th quarter. You can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
And the extra point was up and good. Up here and go for the onside kick. And they've got the recovery. The offense goes right back to work now. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. They'll test the right side here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
GG's, Tom.
We have our national champions. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the 3rd downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game. And today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Vanderbilt Commodores.